What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Zero Lab. Today we're taking a look at another Pokemon TCG Pocket deck featuring the new Magenzone from Space-Time Smackdown. This card has gotten a lot of hype because it pairs so well with the Magneton that we had in Genetic Apex. That Magneton had the Volt Charge ability. Once during your turn, you may take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. And the new Magenzone has the Thunder Blast attack for a lightning and 2 colorless energy. Does 110, and then you discard a lightning energy from this Pokemon. So it powers itself up through the Magneton, and then we don't even have to play lightning energies in our energy zone. We're just using the Magneton to get the lightning energy on, and then we can play a different type of energy in our energy zone. Recently, we've been seeing it played with the new Darkrai EX, playing dark energies in the energy zone, but today we're taking a look at this list with fighting-type Pokemon. We have a lot of great fighting-type Pokemon in the game that attack for just 1 energy, maybe 2 energy in the case of Marshadow. We have the Hitmonlee that has the Stretch Kick attack that does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then we have the Hitmonchan with the Jab attack that does 30 to the active. And then we have this Marshadow as well, which has the Revenge attack that does 40 plus 60 more if one of your Pokemon was knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn. So we have a lot of efficient attackers in this deck that attack for fighting energy, and then we're powering up this Magenzone to help us in the late game using that Magneton's Volt Charge ability. So rounding out the list, we have 2 X Speeds, 2 Pokeballs, a Pokemon Communication, 2 Research, and 2 Cyrus. The Cyrus is really great because we can target things down with the Hitmonlee, Stretch Kick, targeting things on the bench, and then use Cyrus to bring them up. Later, Cyrus obviously gusts up an opponent's Pokemon on their bench that is damaged of our choice. So I think this deck is really, really cool. I see that it's doing fairly well in some online tournaments, and thought we would give it a shot today on the TCG Pocket ladder. So we're going into the Emblem event here, still working our way towards all those wins we need in the Emblem event. And we'll see how we can do with this deck, but I think it's really cool. While you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to grow this channel, hoping to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of February, and if we do, we're going to be giving away a Prismatic Evolutions ETB, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying our content. Starting out, looks like we have the Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone in hand, as well as a Professor's Research, so a fairly good starting hand here. Looks like we're going up against a Water-type deck, which is even better. They're weak to the Magnezone, so that should put us in a really good spot. Draw another Magnemite for turn. We're going to Research here. All right, so not a ton going on in terms of our fighting Pokemon, but we're going to have 2 Magnetons up next turn, which seems really good. The only thing that could get in our way of doing well in this game is a bunch of Misty Heads right here. There's one. All right, just one is fine. They are going to hit us for 40 with that Ice Wing. Yeah, we need to start finding some of our fighting-type Pokemon. We kind of want to sweep with these in the late game because it takes a couple turns to power up the energy we need on those Magnetons with their ability. So we do find a Hitmonlee. We're going to bench that. They're going to take a knockout no matter what we do. So I think what we're going to end up actually doing is evolving into Magneton here using Volt Charge. Then we can ram for 20 into the Articuno with weakness. That seems to be about the best thing we can do here. Sorry, 30 for weakness. Yeah, not 20, 30, which is even better. You're going to see the Blizzard come down here. They are going to take 2 knockouts, but they don't have anything else powered up. Unfortunate for us. But we should be... Oh, wait. They only do 10 to the bench, not 20. All right, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, we're going to evolve this then. Volt Charge here. Volt Charge here. Attach Return here. Magenzone and a Thunder Blast will take the knockout here. In my brain, Articuno does 10 to the bench, or 20 to the bench, because I was thinking Palkia. But Articuno only does 10. Alright, they're going to need to obviously get... I mean, there's not much they can do here. They just need a lot of heads flips on Misty, but even then, I think we're in a pretty good spot. And there is the concession. So, game 1 win for us with the Fighting Magenzone deck. I think this is really cool. Obviously, Water-type decks are going to be very good for the Magenzone. So we'll see what else we can hit here on the ladder. But yeah, I think this deck is really strong, and we didn't even need the fighting types because we just started with all of our Magnetons and Magnezones in hand. Obviously, that won't happen every game, but sometimes you get those games on TCG Pocket where you just have all your evolutions ready to go right away, and you just feel unstoppable. Tails, that means we're going second this time. Another Water-type deck. We have got the Hitmonlee to start. They've got Manaphy. We have kind of a rough hand here. We got the turn 1 Misty, but they're going to flip Tails for sure. There we go. That's all we needed. We need a little bit more than that. We need to research on our end. That's for sure. There's the Hitmonchan. That's all right as well. I'm going to send the Hitmonlee back into the deck, see what we can get out of it with that Pokemon Communication. Got the Marshadow. I think I do just want to hit... into this Manaphy. Definitely need to get our Magnetons going here soon to deal with this Palkia. Don't have a great way of dealing with that once they get it powered up. They get the Giant Cape. That's not good. That means they're going to get 2 Oceanic Gifts off, which is what I was hoping to avoid. There's our Magnemite. We're going to go into Marshadow here. Attach to the Marshadow. And then we'll jab. Alright, we can stretch kick to get the knockout here. Hopefully we can top deck a Magneton. Another Marshadow. Take the knockout on the Manaphy. I think the only way we win now, though, is top decking Magneton, though. Alright. Dimensional Storm. Send up the Marshadow here. There's the Magneton. Alright, we're fine now. Volt Charge. Attach for turn. Revenge for 100. And then we have the Magenzone for next turn. And then if they do gust up the Magneton, for example, I guess they could Leaf here. No, we're gonna be all right. I was saying they could Leaf and like go into the other Palkia, but they were not able to do that. So we get the win here with the Magneton. Just that Volt Charge ability is so crazy, especially with the Magenzone. Doing just really good damage, having really good weakness that it hits. And now we're 2-0 with the Fighting Magenzone deck. There's got to be a better name for it than that. But you got to distinguish it from the Darkrai Magenzone deck somehow, right? All right, we're 2-0 with this deck. I think this is really cool. The Magneton is just really strong, and I think there's a ton of cool things to pair it with. I'm excited to continue trying out more ways to play this Magenzone. Obviously, it's been really good with Darkrai. It's really good with this. We're going to go into a game 3, see if we can't get a clean sweep of 3-0 with this deck. Taking a minute to load. There we go. All right, heads, we're going first this time. Looks like we're going up against a Dark-type deck. We've got Magneton and Magenzone in hand. If that Pokeball gets us Magnemite, we're feeling really good. Another Marshadow, that's all right. Play a lot of basic Pokemon, so it was unlikely. It's Hitmonchan and X-Speed. Just bench the Hitmonchan. End our turn there. This could be the Darkrai Magenzone deck. It could be Darkrai Weavile. This Pokeball might give us a hint at what it is, depending on what they bench here. Second Pokeball coming down. Another Darkrai EX. And a Sneasel. So this is the Darkrai Weavile. You get some damage in on this Marshadow with that Weavile. Or with that Sneasel. If they flip a heads. Got the Rocky Helmet. Double Tails. We'll take it. That's super nice. We've got the Hitmonlee. Just trying to decide if we want to start going after those Darkrai's. I think we might have to take care of the Sneasel first. Let's take care of the Sneasel first. If they don't have the evolution, Double Jab just gets us a knockout on the Sneasel. And that'll be nice. So they have to have Weavile in hand. Now, they very well could, but they have a very small hand. Lots of cards left in deck. They do have the research. Hopefully they whiff the Weavile here, though. Moving slow, so I'm guessing maybe they whiffed. We'll see. Attach return onto the Darkrai. Double Scratch could get us if they flip double heads. That would be unfortunate. Spiritomb coming down. All right, we need one Tails at least here. Double Tails again would be great. All right, one Tails is great. Double Tails is even better. That means they can't KO us with the Darkrai on their turn before attacking. Puts us in a really good spot here, and we find a Magnemite. All right, we're in a really good spot. Actually, they can. I forgot about the Rocky Helmet. They will kill us with a Darkrai between turns, but we got the knockout, and that's really what matters here. We'll send up the Hitmonchan, most likely. Although they can't take a knockout, so I think we send up the Marshadow. Although the Marshadow doesn't do the extra damage because I'm not going to be knocked out by damage from an attack. So maybe we just start setting up damage on the Darkrai EX with the Hitmonlee. Choose not to take the knockout here, which is interesting. Volt Charge. I think we're going to start targeting down one of those Darkrai's. Stretch Kick. Going to do 30 to the Darkrai with energy on it. Another Sneasel coming down. We should just have the Cyrus for game next turn. $20 coming down onto the Hitmonlee. Another Swirling Disaster will take the knockout on our Hitmonchan. But that's alright, we have game now. Alright, Volt Charge. Get another energy on. Attach for turn. Evolve. Retreat. And Cyrus to bring up that Darkrai. We'll take our last two prizes here to get the clean sweep of 3-0 with this Fighting Magenzone deck. I think this deck is really sick. It's been working very well for us here today in these 3 games that we played. Definitely we had some good draws, having our Magnetons at the right time, those sorts of things. But I think this deck is very, very good. I think this could be a deck that we start to see climbing up in the online rankings, in tournament results. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. The Magenzone super strong, and those fighting type Pokemon with the single energy attacks, the Hitmonlee target down bench Pokemon to combine that with Cyrus, all just works very, very well together. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.